you were mentioning. Back into it. I love that the menus. Wow, look at that crowd out there. What's up, everybody? Hopefully you're enjoying Evo. It's lovely to see all your faces out here, to see the crowd, hear the music. Hope everybody's ready for some KI action here on the main stage. Big Friday afternoon. Big chillin'. Spinal.
Classic.
Classic base, yeah, for sure. And we'll see what character Rico's going to go with. He's a father. He's a family man.
He's a dad now.
Yeah, he's been playing all kinds of games lately, so we'll see how he's doing. Omen is like maybe the pick he's going for here. I've seen him play some Omen in the past.
I've been watching a stream recently, and this is usually who I've been seeing him play. It's also worth mentioning that this is a pretty frustrating matchup for Spinal.
Yes.
It's kind of hard for him to anti-air. The way that Omen kind of swoops down on his dome, crossing him up and everything like that, it's kind of aggravating for Spinal to deal with. He's going to have to be able to reposition himself with teleports. You know, I mean, Base is a character specialist right here. He's no stranger to this matchup.
Exactly. It's going to be a good one. Tough one to deal with that airspace, and I'm sure if you haven't seen KI before, you don't know about all the air dashes and air movement that a character like Omen has. He also has great projectiles, he's got good normals on the ground, and he's very slippery and hard to keep down once you hit him, right? He has the shadow escape, part of his 3 meters down there you see in the bottom right. Be very tough for sure as he flies in right back to the front. Great block there from Base. We'll get the names fixed for in a second there. As you can see at the top, that's not Hollywood Sleep, but we'll get that fixed and ready for you here at Evo. Jab, pressure. Keeping it nice and safe so far as we get some shadow or pressure.
Rico just trying to put the pressure on here. He's trying to get Base open up, and it's just not happening right now. Oh, great anti-air. That's those fundamentals. That's the dad fundamentals right there. They never leave you.
The older you get, the more those fundamentals sink in, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm ready. He's changing diapers and anti-airing at the same time. Oh, nice teleport. Checks him with the sword. Rico trying to up back, gets it out of there. Nice and safe and sound.
Both players being so smart about the way that they reposition themselves on the screen here. Rico got to confirm there. He decides to go for another mix-up. Ooh, Shadow, Orda. He's going to put these fireballs on the screen. Base might lose this first life bar without being able to pop his instinct. Oh, there it is.
And the teleport. This is a big chance now for Base. And a guest break right on the mediums. Just a pixel. Now he teleports backwards into the projectiles. The first life bar there for Rico as he runs away from the instinct.
Rico looking for this opening again. Base is just opting to block here. Going for those anti-airs is more likely to get him to open up. Big lockout. This is going to be a level 3. Yeah,
yeah, level 3 on the KV meter there. A little teleport out. And again, that's the one thing about Omen. He's so slippery. He's really hard to deal with. Rico's trying for the crouching light into the slide there, but the second one just missed.
It's about -2 there. Baits the reversal out. Oh, early lockout, but doesn't get to capitalize on that at all.
Yeah, I mean, Rico's been going for a lot of early break opportunities, and then Base just hasn't been looking for big combos. Watch, try to catch him guessing there with the counter break. And oh no! Big opportunity here, activates the instinct, neutral jump on the throw. No punish though, and the stuff on the shadow. Nice, so pretty even match here, especially since Rico's instinct's going away.
Yeah, Rico's got a little bit of instinct here. We're going to see if he can get something started with it. He does have the ability to lock out Base's meter, and there it is, just as I say it. Base is not going to have access to that meter, even though he has it built.
Ooh, catches the jump there. Not a great fireball pattern, to be honest with you.
No, Omen's fireballs are all random, actually, and it's kind of up for the Omen player to just play off of them.
Oh, nice, and the ender is enough. Game 1 to the family, man.
I'm liking it.
Rico swap. Dude, this guy Rico came up to me and was like, you know, man, I've been busy with life, you know, doing other stuff. I don't know if I can still game the same way. That's an Evo champ right there. He gets game 1.
Yeah, you can never count him out. And here it is. His base is going right to the Cinder. This is kind of a staple thing for him to do in this situation because, you know, Cinder, he kind of has a flash kick like up kick, except you don't need a charge to do it.
Right.
And it's much better as an anti-air option against a character like Omen.
Yeah, it's down up kick, right? It's easy peasy, you know? One thing that it's like so funny about this game is explaining to people like, yeah, it's like a charge move without the charge.
Yeah,
like,
it is.
What?
And you get a combo off it.
Yeah. Yeah. And then you get to go wild. That's just kind of the whole game, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So here we go, back in. As you mentioned, Cinder, I think a better choice, right? You can control the air a little bit more and you have a little bit more control in general and how the pace of the match goes, I think, versus Spinal, who's kind of a sitting duck.
Yeah, the fireballs that Rico are going to throw out, the ones that he's going to want the most are the ones that are going to stuff the fireballs that Base is going to throw out, because that's kind of how Cinder makes his way in, right? Like, a lot of his forward movement is really, really risky.
He's got to land a fireball on you, and then the threat of the explosion is how he gets in, right? Just right now you see that fireball right there. He's going to pop it, and an immediate breaker on the jumping light punch. Doesn't want to see any of that combo to the recap and anything else. Setting up the bombs now, and again, yeah, Rico, it's on him to approach now a lot of these instances.
Great blocks. He did not want to open up on that one at all. Catches the back jump with that. Yeah, these confirms are all going into these launchers, and Rico's not getting much off it. Little scramble situation there.
Yeah, the nice thing about having an invincible reversal like that, right? We see moments like that where there's pressure and he can just, you know, down up kick, he's out of there. He doesn't have to worry about trying to anti-air. Oh, he almost got the explosion off, but the fireball actually hit him.
Oh, going for some chip here. Rico just waits it out. He knows that he has a life lead, and those fireballs aren't doing that much shit. It's not really nothing that he has to worry about.
Oh, baits it, but wasn't ready. Yeah, he was fired up, so he gets the extension here. Burns the arms, and a chase down with the Trailblazer.
What a confirm.
All right, wake up from Rico. I had the instinct to pop and be plus after, so it makes a lot of sense. Front throw again with the orbs. No combo afterwards, but just real more pressure and big moment here. Can he get the cash out? No, the breaker.
These guest breaks from Rico have all been accurate. I think he's been right every single time.
Yeah, and even when he's been wrong, Bates' combos have been so short, it really hasn't hurt him that much.
Ooh,
when he goes for the counter break. That was one of those moments where the breaker was really reactable, right? So it's like, I know that you know I'm just going to do it. So really good call out there from Rico.
At that point.
Nice little fake out on that. Jumping down heavy kick. Gets a little fake out throw. Empty, like that a lot. So dead even here.
Oh my god, he almost got the whip punish of that. Both players sitting on all their meter right here.
Yeah, we're going to see the Shadow Orbs pressure, I'm sure, here soon.
Oh my god, he did Demonic Despair. This is going to put all the white life on base. He's going to have one chance to touch base and cash all this damage out, and he can actually kill him right here.
This is it. One chance for the round.
Oh my god.
Do it. Rico Suave gets the game just like that.
That is one of the rarest moves that you can ever see in KI because you need all of Omen's bar to do it. And I mean, if it doesn't work out for you, you whiff the throw, you lose all your meter. It's not really a good situation for you to be in for a character that's so meter dependent as Omen is. And
yeah, it's basically like a raging demon that like I have to hit you again to kill you.
Yes,
right?
exactly. That's the perfect way to put it.
I cannot believe that's what he went for. It's really risky too. Like I mean, if you whiff, like it's so much meter, but yeah. Dangerous to go for. It doesn't work out on this counter pick, so even if, you know, Rico loses this game, right, he has the choice to switch if he wants to. Wow, beat the anti-air.
And he's going to go for a burnout here. Now, this means that every time that Rico uses his punch specials, it's actually going to increase his white life, and that's why Rico just used all kicks on these confirms here.
Yeah, and I think you really don't mind getting your arms burnt out as Omen that much, you know, like, sure, you don't have fireballs and some other stuff, but he's got really good kicks anyway, and he's got good kick specials, so.
Yeah, he's pretty versatile in that sense. He doesn't have to totally rely on the punch buttons as much as other characters do.
Yeah, some characters it's a much bigger detriment for sure. Oh, this is going to be a reversal here, yep. Not too much damage, but you get out of the situation, and that gets baited the other way. Breaker on the medium doubles.
Base probably looking to connect so that he can pop his instinct here. He could get a juggle off of this. Very nice. Oh, he's going to capitalize off of this lockout. He might try to go for a mid-round burn. Oh, okay, a battery ender is nice too.
Battery,
if it's level 3 or 4, it will carry over to the next life bar. If it's level 1 or 2, I wouldn't bother with it. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah, and the battery ender gives you meter back, right? So it's always a nice thing to have. You might as well take the resources. Oh, Trailblazer right over, but the fireball saved the day for Rico there.
That was so smart that Base actually canceled that right there because Rico could have shadow countered that for free, and he definitely would have.
Oh, too early on that. That is a lot of life to eat away. Especially for Cinder, who usually doesn't have big damage opportunities unless he burns you.
Yeah, Cinder is kind of the character that he has to hit you twice, like you said before, to really do the damage. What a confirm. He almost confirmed that Rico's still alive here. 2 bars in instinct. Back throw into the corner. Very nice. Base is on the board.
Yeah, it looks much better that game. And that's kind of what I expected when we saw the counter pick in the first place, right? So I'm very curious if Rico has another character here that he's going to go to, or he's just going to stick it out against Cinder with Omen.
Like, although I think that Cinder has way better anti-air options against Omen, I don't really think that this is that terrible. I think that the random fireballs floating around the screen can be really obnoxious to traverse, but I was going to say Rico has a really good Gargos, and the portal punches are pretty obnoxious for Cinder to deal with, and a lot of Cinder players think that this is a pretty terrible matchup. You know, why play a 5-5 when you could play a 6-4?
Well, he's thinking about it. Yeah, he's kind of hovering around the screen on a couple of different characters. We'll see if he's just going to go back into the Omen. He does. Okay, so doesn't lock in with the Gargos despite it. Maybe this is just his comfort, you know, like it's the character he plays the most, as you mentioned. So.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you've been playing lately, right? Rico's been brushing up on this game lately on his stream to get ready for this exhibition.
Yeah, every time I tuned in, he was playing Jamie, so, you know, it was a little different. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh my god, he tried to chase that backdash down with that forward throw.
Oh my god, the double dash, and then the big DP just challenges. Oh, but misses the recap. It's okay, though. Still some damage up there because of the KV. Wow, a couple of drops. Base jumping back, trying to set up and reestablish a neutral here. Gets counter hit on the triple.
Oh, he's fishing for another confirm there. I don't know if that was a drop or a reset attempt there from base. Rico's going to try to get some OP started here. Shadow Orda.
And the combo here. Oh, it didn't quite reach, actually.
Lots of combo drops in this match.
Yeah, ooh, not a bad pattern to approach with it at all. So, yeah, Rico trying to get in there with this orb on him still. Going to be shadow pressure. The orbs are going to shoot out. Yeah, catches him on the anti-air. Baits the throw, but no punish.
No throws in this game. They have so much recovery, so easy to punish. I'm very surprised that didn't catch there. Rico on the verge of closing out this health bar, and that lockout is going to do it.
Around the world, a lot of meter built there, too, for Rico. So, potential that we could see it happen again, actually. He's about to have full meter.
And there's that mind game now. Now the mind game has started. The last time we saw base break that, or Rico counter broke him on that, rather.
Yeah, huge meter lead now for Rico. And he breaks right again. Man, his guess rates, he's been so consistent so far. Oh, and the orb on the other side. Great awareness to block from base. Breaker on the forward, heavy too. I mean, it's reactable, so I don't blame him. Wow, he has been right so many times.
I'm telling you, today with these breakers, he is psychic. He has not been wrong once. Not a bad trade there for base. He kind of really just disrupted the whole Orda setup. He forced Rico to spend another bar to get something going there, and he just challenges with a jab.
The trade wasn't too damaging, but he is down on life, so that could end up being a factor. Lots of chip on this. Backdash on Wake Up in the trade. Man, base is down so much life, though. Finally gets that health bar, but he's got such a long road to do it here. Instinct pop. Big opportunity now.
Plus frames there. Oh my god, no capitalization on the throw.
Rico does not bite, and that's huge. He's going to take opportunity to get some potential life up there.
That was a great phase out there from Rico, getting out of that situation.
Ooh.
There's the break. Base really had no choice there.
Had to do it. Chip is going to be a problem here soon. He goes for it. Needs to get out of this position. Can he do it? So low on life now. Got some bombs to work with. Misses the juggle, but fake out. A light punch fissure. This is a chance now. And the wake up jab.
Man.
Rico Suave 3-1, moving on over base.
The game never leaves you in that sense, man. You can
know,
still beat the active players.
Even if you haven't played a fighting game in like a decade, you know how to mash jab on Wake Up with the best.
Of course.
You know what I mean? You got to do it.
I mean, at that point, you know that, I mean, he saw the feint from base. He knows that he has to get kind of like, you kind of got to mix it up. You got